our society are actually saying there's been BE for the 20 years, there's been affirmative action for the 20 years, this is reverse discrimination. But none of those people stop to consider that what has been the achieved impact of what has been done. And if you look at it, it's just a drop in the ocean. You look at the number of women, black and white, that sit on these leadership roles in this company. We've hardly got started. This is the time that there's a realization, and it was comforting for me to see the ruling party coming out of their elective conference saying all these policies, we've now entered the era. We've told the good story, now we must do the right acts. Now this is a time for implementation. And it is from that basis that we, as the ordinary citizen, must then hold them accountable to say, you've got good story in terms of your laws and the policies. Now you implement them because you must account to us as a constituency. And if you look at the scale where we are, 20 years later, 95% of wealth is in the less than 10% minority. You just have to extrapolate and see how long is it going to take before you've got an equitable society. So based on that front, and there is no reason why people must rest until that is achieved.
And so in this future that you see, this journey of transformation that we're going through as a nation, where do you feel SekelaXabiso is poised to perform in that future that you see?
SekelaXabiso is one of the key participants there, and we've got to make it happen. And we are privileged because we've been given opportunities and the platforms. And all these good policies have enabled us to acquire the prestige accounts that we've got, the massive accounts in terms of that. I look at it now and I tell the team that, guys, we would have failed if we will not achieve what we want on the back of a Transnet contract. How many of those are there in anyone's lifetime? This is a unique blessing for us, and is been given to us for a purpose. We can't just be here just to say that. We need to be saying this is a stepping stone to bigger things, and we leverage off it. So SekelaXabiso for me now has taken on a huge responsibility to be the front runner of transformation. Sometimes my team feel that I'm not grateful of some of the things which they are doing when I say, guys, you must do more. Because I'm mindful of we need to reciprocate for the country to say, us having got this opportunity, we need to say we took this opportunity and we converted into 10 opportunities on the back of it.
SekelaXabiso has got Vision 2020,
yes,
where you aim to become a 1 billion rand organization by that year.
Yes.
That is a crazy mammoth task. Very ambitious.
Sure.
How will you get there?
All right. Well, for me, as a figures person or the numbers person, the numbers don't lie. We can show now a growth year on year from year one to the last 10 years, 25% growth that's been enjoyed by these companies differently. Now together, obviously there's going to be some synergy. We need to do more than the 25%. If I take that 25%, for me, I see us realizing that billion in 2019. And I need to be convinced by someone to say, why are we not going to realize it? In fact, the pressure is not on us. The pressure is on those now who are currently enjoying the clients and the fees that we are chasing on. Because we are really going hard for it, and we've got proven credentials in the little bit that we had that is really saying to us we are worth being considered for those contracts, and we're going to fight for our space and I don't see anything preventing us. So there's all the reasons mathematically and from numbers point of view that backs my case. And if you are serious and you want to be considered as a serious player, you've got to set the bar high. You've got to keep your people stretched at all times. And that is the only way we're going to keep you guys in the firm motivated, because you must feel pushed, you must feel you're achieving things. We must create a business that's going to afford more opportunities for you to grow in that business, because if we are not growing, then we are dying.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for your time.
It's my pleasure.